Now this is a what used to be a garage. So if you wanted your car repaired, you'd come to a guy who had a shed like this. A couple of old cars there, old Chevrolet. Not sure what that one is. But, you know, I love watching things on YouTube. You get people that drag those things out and clean them up and change the oil and get them going. You know, they still run if you're just prepared to give them a bit. Containers for oil, petrol Bowser, all these old engines. Quite amazing. You know, if you opened it up, they'd be as clean as a whistle in there. They're a bit rusty on the outside, but inside they'd be they're still in quite good condition. Old Bedford truck. I think it's a Bedford. But yeah, I remember those. When I was young, there used to be a lot of those things. Not sure what this is over here. We'll have a look. It says on our piece of paper, just a bit of a greenhouse. That looks pretty boring. Let's go here. You know, that over there's an old tea shop. So in there they've got lots of teacups and containers that they used to export and import tea leaves in, which is quite good. The old big old wooden boxes. Number 18 is celery. Okay, there's not much in here, but a few woodworking tools, like if you're a bit of a handyman. Just a few tools in there. Now this little shop here is it's been made up to I think just to, I don't know what the building originally was, but I think it's just to show you just some of the old luggage that people used to have in the old days. You know, this is what it was like when I was young. That looks like an old picnic kind of a luggage. You know, you'd have plates and stuff and you'd go out and your cups and bits and bobs. You'd go out and have a picnic. Old baggage. That's very good. Very, very good. Once again, you know, you still see they all had tin roofs, but they had this hessian, and it's amazing how they used to make things work in the old days, you know. Instead of living in a hot house, they had a way to really sort of like air condition it. Quite clever, really. Okay, let's go and see what we can find. Well, this building here will be interesting. Looks pretty old, but it says it's the a dentist house. So let's go in and have a look and see what tooth pulling horrors we can find. Let's go. Old set of scales. It's even got 5 cents. It's even got 5 cents in there. Just put 5 cents in there. These used to be down at I'll just get back a bit for you. These used to be down the local shops. So if you didn't know how much you weigh, you'd come down the shop, put your 5 cents in there and stand in there and tell you if you're fat. But yeah, quite clever. And now we have them in our bathroom at home. Let's have a look in here. You know, as I pan around with these, with the camera, you know, look at the amount of bottles he's got here. Things that he's collected over the years. You know, we're not talking about a man who just on Sunday decides to get up and relax for a while. This is a man that's just thrown his whole life into finding everything he could find that he could put in his displays here. These old toothpastes. Wow. Just let me turn the camera around. What I'm about to show you is the dental house of horrors. Now I can remember when I was a kid, it's not like today. They rub a bit of stuff on your gum, you don't feel the needle, you don't feel anything. Back in them days, it was just like white knuckle country, and when you sat in that chair, you didn't know if you were going to make it home. So I'll just spin the camera around and just have a look at the torture chamber that's behind. Wow. I don't know what all those things were there, but look like you add heat to them. So probably for melting down the stuff that you used to put in your teeth. God knows what that was. And look over here. These just house of horrors. all these nasty looking tools. Look at those big plier things there. A fan. Let me tell you something, you'd need a fan because you'd be sweating your backside off just as he was just pulling your mouth around. Yeah, pretty bad. I bet you they got some horror stories. Oh well, we'll go out of here and we'll have a bit of a look about, see what else there is. A bit like a dispensary, a bit like a chemist too, by the look of it. Well, there's the chemist over there, so. Okay then, well let's go out the door and see what happens.